morning. My name is Teresa Donahue, and I'm calling to talk about some text messages that I got from a police officer from a police phone in Denver, Colorado. Denver, Colorado has what we call a police assist program, where a police officer will assist you in getting your child from an ex-husband who might be a racist, a Ku Klux Klan member, or something like that, like my ex. And by the way, I am interracial. I have a friend, a male friend. I'm not dating really, but a male friend who's around a lot who's black. And my ex-husband is a racist. So I asked this police officer to help me obtain my daughter from my ex-husband, and he sent me a text message, and this is what it says. Thank you, Warrior Angel. You are welcome, Teresa. Happy to help. And he gave me his work. This is from his work phone. Thanks, Warrior Angel. I am far, Teresa. Thank you, Warrior Angel. Officer. I am far from an angel, but thanks. Officer. No worries. You can text me whenever you want or like. Here to serve. Officer. And protect. Teresa. Would you tell me why the Denver police won't help me with police assist when I have a good court order? I told them that David A. Donahue is on cocaine, methamphetamine, and blows out holes through houses with his 380. He has blown a hole through our house, through a neighbor's garage door, through cars, and through at 2620 Quitman Street. Oh, yeah. I thought he was saying, David A. Donahue, that you should S-U-C-K me. Yes, he seems odd, and you're not being a pest. Please don't use that kind of language. Teresa, please don't use that kind of language. I don't use that kind of language. Officer, well, I use that kind of language, and I'm a guy, and I'm a cop. He seems really odd. Keep your chin up. What? Are you just leaving me hanging, Teresa? Officer, Teresa, you are very attractive, and side note, you don't know how old I am. Officer, have you figured out who I am? Officer, so oh no to what? I'm confused. Officer, sitting outside my home at 2810 Wolf Street when my friend Michelle was here. Officer, damn, are you trying to get me all worked up in the morning? Officer, hey, is her body better than mine? Meaning Michelle's. Teresa, yes. Officer, yes to which? Officer, we'll try to stop by. It's not tied up and busy. Officer, I don't know, Teresa. Maybe you're too nice and too clean for me. I am a little rough around the edges. Sometimes a lot. Officer, I'm not gentle. Officer, so she is not licky? I enjoy doing that to a woman. I mean, ... Teresa, I do not date. I am not interested in that. I need to heal. Officer, reason on men out there? I threw you on the that I like to licky women thing, didn't I, huh? Officer, so I did not throw you? So are you ignoring the fact that I am flirting with you? Or are you just rejecting me nicely? Teresa, yes, I am focused on getting my daughter back, officer. He, David A. Donahue, is a jewel thief. I didn't have a baby until I was 40 years old, and he locked me by gunpoint in a basement with no food and water and medical attention, where I bled out a little baby fetus, and then he shoved it down the toilet bowl. David admitted this in the courtroom in 303. Teresa, I am trying to get the Denver police to enforce my parenting plan. I am in pain. I'm healing day by day. Officer, I will stop flirting with you. Teresa, thanks for understanding. He's the only man I've ever had relations with. I'm not ruined, but it takes a lot of time to get over sexual torture. Teresa, I'm solid. Jesus is bigger and badder than my ex and his demon friends. I just pray nonstop, Jay. Officer, No worries. Just throwing it out there, giving you a chance to use a man for your pleasure, smiley face. That's good. You still have to take life or other things by the horns and ride them, just saying. Teresa, this needs to stop. I am simply trying to get a police assist at 2620 Quitman Street. He, David A. Donahue, has 26 guns. He is on drugs. He is on alcohol. It is on the record. He blew a hole through 2610 Quitman Street house, neighbors and garage with a 380 while drunk on tequila. It's on the record in our divorce. Okay, done. Sorry, but my sexual appetite for you is insatiable, Teresa. All good. I'm just trying to get you to touch my carrots. It's nice and smooth. Really? I'm trying to arouse you, and maybe my head is already there. Teresa, stop. Officer, no problem, but to be honest, I wanted to make you feel ... Teresa, hey, I'm just an old Christian lady, not sexy. Officer, beg to differ. I would have liked to see you naked and to make you ... Damn, girl, you got me flirting with you again, Teresa. Teresa, I said to my attorney, Randy Corcoran, Esquire, that I met John Hickenlooper at a friend's house, and I won't hesitate to escalate this to the governor if I don't feel safe. Again, I am a domestic violence victim. I appreciate if you just protect Christian ladies and attorneys and ladies like that, like you were supposed to. Officer, you are changing the subject. The thought of me naked didn't cross your mind at least once. Teresa, maybe if you were dragging David A. Donahue, the man who stole my daughter, behind you, I am not focused on that sex. Please stop. Teresa, I could sue the Denver Police Department. I am a domestic violence victim of David A. Donahue. I've asked you to protect me, and you make sexual advances. No, JR, please, no. Teresa, there's a man who's drunk and on drugs at Edison Elementary School and Berkeley for basketball games with concealed weapons in his pocket and is with my daughter during parenting day and time. You can't help me with the police assist, but you can sex text? I am very delicate right now. I just needed your support, JR. Officer, okay, disregard, just messing around. I apologize if you take as inappropriate. Done. I'll keep an eye out for your ex. Let me know if he continues to mess with you. Support it is. Let me know anything professionally if you need it. And I had to leave my job to try to enforce my 50% parenting time with no help from the Denver District 1 added police. I've been employed and worked at a job since I was in high school, and my ex stole the money and drugs for over 10 years, and he hasn't worked since 2005. Teresa, thanks for your support confirmation. I got scared of you there. Teresa, if you pull him over for a DUI, he's always wasted while driving with the concealed weapons. Teresa, I'm talking to my lawyer about you. Officer, Officer, I was drinking last night. I was tipsy. I'm sorry. Teresa, drinking's not an excuse. Officer, drinking's not an excuse. I never said it was. Just letting you know that it was probably why words flowed freely with less inhibition. That's all. Teresa, we are cool. I have a lot on my plate. Let it go. I just need help with the police assist for protection for parenting time from a violent ex. I know you can do that. Officer, I am always up to do my job to protect and serve. You can get fired for what you did yesterday. Teresa said that. I'm sorry. Teresa said, we are cool. That's me. We are cool. I have a lot on my plate. Let it go. I just need help with the police assist protection for parenting time from a violent ex. I know you can do that. Officer, I'm always up to do my job and protect and serve. Teresa, you can get fired for what you did yesterday. Officer, yes, you're just reminding me that I went too far. I know I did, and I apologize. Again, I am Teresa, scared as heck. I felt like we're meant to be on good terms. I accept the apology. It takes a big man to recognize mistakes. That's the hero type. Officer, okay, thank you. Teresa, anyway, can you roll up to 2620 Quitman Street with me for a police assist with my parenting time? David A. Donahue has not complied with the court order since 2/27/12. My ex blocked his phone and my daughter's phone. My attorney, Randy Corcoran, is not happy with the sex text. Let's chat. Not sure what the Denver District Police's policy is. I've asked over 100 times. Should I now go to the house and ask for the police station? No. Blah, 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 blah. Teresa, can you assist at 2620 Quitman Street? Dave threatened me again to stick his blank in my mouth and shoot me when I'm done. David A. Donahue then does a sucking gesture with his finger inserted in his mouth, taking it and putting in a protrusion in his cheek from side to side, I suppose to stimulate oral sex. I want the police to interview him, David A. Donahue. So that is my statement. Those are the exchange of the sex text.